We are coming on the air tonight with breaking news. Savannah police are investigating tonight after a child was rushed to the hospital with a serious injury. WSAV's Isabella Baez was among the first on the scene in the 300 block of East Anderson Street. She is joining us now with what police are saying about the situation.
Good evening, Ben, Tina. I'm right here on Anderson Street where the Savannah police officers have just put crime scene tape around the perimeter of a home. We are still gathering information, but here is what we know so far. Savannah police were called here to the 300 block of East Anderson Street after getting a call about a child. At first, police told us this was a death investigation, but a spokesperson for SPD updated that information to say the child has a pulse and may in fact be alive. We are told the child was rushed to Memorial Health. The age of the child and the nature of the injury is not known at this time. Meanwhile, back at the home, Savannah police and forensic officers have been seen coming in and out of the home. Savannah Alderman Dietrich Leggett also arrived on scene as soon as he heard the news. Here's what he had to say about this.
Reaction now is just to find out what happened, if there's anything that led up to what would happen here as we gather, just to figure out if the parents needed some help or if it's something that happened in the house that would cause an incident like this to happen. But right now I'm just trying to find out as much as possible so I can help the family and just give them some relief.
Again, officials say the child is at Memorial Health and may be alive. This is a developing story and we'll continue to update you on air and online as we learn more. Reporting live in Savannah, I'm Isabella Baez, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Isabella, thank you. A woman from Kingsland is facing a murder charge under Georgia's Life Act, a case that could become the first of its kind since the law took effect. The charges stem from an alleged illegal abortion, raising complex legal questions about how the law can be enforced. WSAV's Sarah Smith talked with a local defense attorney today, and she joins us now with his take on what comes next.
Well, defense attorney Michael Schiavone tells me this case is complicated. One, because everyone has an opinion about this issue, and two, because the new law has only been in effect in Georgia for a few years.
Everyone knew that when they reversed Roe versus Wade, some states were going to try to charge women, doctors, with murder in abortion cases.
The case against 31-year-old Alexia Moore will go down in Georgia state history if it's prosecuted. It will be the first illegal abortion murder trial since Georgia's Life Act was passed in 2019.
If I were a prosecutor, this is the last kind of case I'd want. I mean, for the prosecutor, it's a loser all the way around because you're going to piss half the population off one way or the other.
Moore is facing charges for murder and possession of a controlled substance and dangerous drugs. She's accused of attempting an illegal abortion by taking misoprostol, a drug used to medically induce an abortion. Investigators say she also took oxycodone. Moore gave birth to her baby in December 2025, but the infant only survived for about an hour according to the warrant. Police determined Moore had been pregnant between 22 and 24 weeks, but Georgia now bans abortion after a heartbeat is detected around 6 weeks. Even so, Schiavone says it may be hard for the state to prove that Moore intended to kill her baby.
You're going to have women on the jury, and some women are going to believe that it's a right of a woman to make that decision and would never find someone guilty of murder under these circumstances, when it would have been legal, you know, under the original law from the Supreme Court.
He explained how he would defend Moore if he was her defense attorney.
I would hit hard on a woman's right. The woman's right to privacy, the woman's right to control her body, the woman's right to make those decisions.
Now, ultimately, the decision of whether to prosecute Moore for murder will be left to District Attorney Keith Higgins of the Brunswick Judicial Circuit. But first, he needs an indictment from a grand jury. WSAV will continue to follow this case and keep you updated. Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Sarah, thank you. Digging deeper now, this case comes as legal experts and advocacy groups say prosecutions tied to pregnancy have been rising nationwide following the Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization decision, which overturned Roe v. Wade and allowed states to enforce stricter abortion laws. A 2024 study by the Pregnancy Justice found at least 210 women across the country were charged with crimes related to their pregnancies, and just 1 year after that ruling. Most of those cases involved allegations of substance use during pregnancy, highlighting the growing legal and medical debate over how far states can go in prosecuting pregnancy-related cases under new laws.
Traffic troubles across Chatham County today with 2 separate crashes causing major disruptions during the morning commute. So Interstate 95 is back open tonight after a 4-vehicle crash forced shutdowns near Pine Barren Road in between I-16 and Highway 80. This happened earlier this morning. According to Chatham County EMS, all lanes were closed in both directions around 8, leading to significant delays for drivers. Officials say 1 person was taken to the hospital and the cause of that crash is still under investigation. Meanwhile, in Port Wentworth, a separate accident has been cleared at Highway 25 at Bonnie Bridge Road. That's back open now. Drivers can once again use the road, though they may still experience delays in the area as traffic returns to normal. We'll continue to keep you updated as more information becomes available.
Continuing coverage on a controversial zoning ordinance that could shape the future of Sapalo Island. After lengthy legal battle, the original ordinance has been overturned, but county leaders say the process of creating a new plan is just getting started. WSAV's Tyler Nicole spoke with McIntosh County officials about what comes next.
It's been a long fight for the descendants of Sapalo Island and the citizens of McIntosh County to get a zoning ordinance passed in 2023 reversed. Even though the ordinance is officially null and void, County Commissioner Roger Lotson tells me the fight is not over yet. It's been 3 long years of court battles for some people living on Sapalo Island who are fighting an increased square footage zoning ordinance. It would allow homes to be double the previous allotted square feet. Residents believe the change would raise property taxes and eventually force them to relocate. Now they are 1 step closer to having an answer on what new ordinance requirements for the island will be.
We've set up a series of listening sessions because we wanted to hear what the descendants and landowners and the community at large, what they wanted to see in a new zoning.
They have already held 2 hearings for public comment on the measure, which is currently in moratorium, meaning no building can be done until a new ordinance is put in place. The 3rd and final public hearing will be held next Wednesday, March 25th in Darien.
What we're planning on doing is taking all of those thoughts, all of those emails, all of those words that were spoken, doing the listening sessions and sit down and look at them and then present a proposal that the citizens can look at and evaluate. And then there'll be a series of meetings, public hearings, so that they can give us input on that proposal.
After the final public hearing, a new proposal will be drafted and presented in a few weeks. Residents will then have a chance to voice their concerns before the official ordinance is voted on and put in place. Tyler Nicole, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Now to a story you will see only on News 3. A small but powerful group in Beaufort County is making a big impact on the ground and in the air. Women make up just a fraction of law enforcement and aviation roles nationwide, but at the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office, they are changing that standard. Their duties start in the office, serving the community Monday through Friday, but when a critical call comes in, they take to the skies as tactical flight officers. Those officers serve as the eyes and ears in the air during search and rescue missions.
We have the most women in aviation, from my understanding, in the nation. We have some amazing, brave women that get in this helicopter, they get up in the skies and they protect the community. Not only do they do it in the sky, but a lot of them are patrol deputies and they do this as an extra thing. These are our days off and we spend them in the air to continue protecting our citizens.
And the team has grown significantly. Last year, there were 3 women on the aviation unit. Now there are 6, making them the majority of the 8-person team.